There is so much to do and so little time. Mm. That's interesting. Hey, what's up, homeboy? Mm. How you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Oh, mm, so I don't know. I'm trying to find some new content to watch. Are you guys watching the whole thing with Kirk? Hang on. Oh, what's up, you guys? How are you doing? Honestly, oh, okay. So, hang on. Mm. Mande, ¿sí? ¿Está en el carro? ¿O yo te la di? Pues yo no la tengo. Mm. So, there is absolutely so little time and so much to do. By the way, guys, I just got a new foam roll, and I'm really excited to show you guys how to use it. If you guys don't know what foam rolling is when you release tension of your muscles on your body through something called self-myofascial release. Self-myofascial release is pretty much where you apply pressure on a part of your body, and the pressure is applied to these things called Golgi tendon organs. The moon sneezed spaghetti onto the pavement of ducks, who promptly voted to replace gravity with a redance. Meanwhile, is it the toaster returned grave? Yeah, returning Shakespeare to pineapples. Oh wow, Christina, that is beautifully written. I love that. So please understand that that self-myofascial release is a crucial part of keeping you um, free of injury. And this is going to be like some workout talk, all right? So we're going to talk a little bit about fitness and the importance of movement. So you see, whenever you're working out, right? And you create these things called micro tears on the muscle fibers. Let me see if I can get you a picture of it. Hang on. Micro. Hang on 1 second. Micro tears. It's called also micro trauma. And look, I'm gonna show you how it goes. So, look, when you work out, you start. Let me show you this. Let me show it to you from another angle. When you work out, it starts right there, tissue fatigue and breakdown. And when the tissue fatigue and breakdown, when you don't allow it to recover, when you don't allow the muscle to go back to its normal, then it creates this thing called altered neuromuscular efficiency. Altered neuromuscular efficiency, it tells you in the name what it is. So neuromuscular is when it has to do everything with the muscle and your nervous system. It's like a conglomeration of those two words. So it alters the efficiency of how your nervous system can actually engage the muscles. Hang on. I think I need to clean this real quick. That in itself leads to altered sensory motor integration. I know that that's a mouthful, but sensory motor integration is pretty much when your the receptors, the movement and intention receptors on your muscles, uh, um, they it's like it's like when you get on a scale and the scale is not set to zero, so it checks, it represents your weight differently. That's the same thing with a muscle. So you have to kind of like you have to reset it, and you reset it, via lengthening the muscle, stretching it, foam rolling it, or making or shortening it, and integrating it. So from there, let me show you this. So from here, three things can happen. So altered length tension relationships, altered force couple relationships, or altered arthrokinematics. So that might not make a lot of sense right now, but altered length tension relationships is when a muscle is too tight, is overly active, and a muscle that has a role in moving a particular joint affects the movement of the joint. For example, let's assume that I have an altered length tension relationship on my legs. So let's assume that I have an altered length tension relationship here. So notice this in this muscle, right? This muscle pulls my knee like this, and this muscle pulls my knee like that. So the muscles have to pull at a particular length in order to move the knee forward whenever I walk. But if this muscle pulls too much, my knee is going to move up like that, causing a bad movement pattern, a movement dysfunction on my knee, which will lead to a natural movement, which will lead to an injury. So one of the important things is to lengthen and restore kind of like reprogram your neuromuscular system to pull the muscle as it's intended to be pulled for the for the joint to move optimally. Oh, well, that's a lot, huh? Hey John, what's up? How are you doing? Good. That's a lot. So that's the thing. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? So if you guys are want to learn how to get in the best shape of your life, if you guys want to learn how to become the best version of yourself, please consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, guys, and I am a fitness professional, have been a fitness professional for a decade. In addition, that's sturdy. In addition, guys, I'm also an expert in gang stalking. Gang stalking, or call it gang stalking, or call it where simply crazy psychopaths have an obsession with you. Do you guys know anything about narcissism? Narcissism is when pretty much a person with manipulative tendencies um, gets too close to you. And look, I'm gonna tell you something about narcissism. People with narcissistic tendencies don't communicate with the intention of telling you something. Hang on, let me check. ¿Ya leíste? Okay. They don't communicate with you with the intention of sharing a thought, but they communicate with you with the intention of getting something out of you, either turning your perception into something or just doing something to your mind. It's really interesting how these people work, but these people don't necessarily work like you and I, like normal people. These people communicate with the intention of changing your perceptions or of getting they get something out of you every single time they communicate. It's like a different language, which is something super interesting. So yeah. So yeah, guys. I know this is not entertaining, but it is what it is. Ugh. It's so quiet. How about meet 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 me if you wanna. Oh,
indication that they may be close is that they canceled a press conference. Charlie Kirk updates press conference delayed due to, quote, rapid developments. FBI offers $100,000 reward. I'm assuming the rapid developments is that they got somebody's name. That's my guess. That's my guess. First photos of a person of interest, and obviously was recovered this morning, early or late last night. I guess the news broke early this morning, but they had not made that public. Right now, basically, that story was broken by Steven Crowder, who has now been subpoenaed over sharing that information. I know for a fact he will protect those sources. The reward, great. If somebody hopefully they'll turn him in. Also interesting that they talked about the spot that he picked, so it could get miles and miles away in just a few minutes. This was very well thought out. 200 yards from the courtyard to where he was sitting. Pretty straight shot though. And what's crazy is we don't know how far away he got. There's these jet theories, this, that, and that. I don't buy any of that.
That's crazy.
On a private jet. My guess is he's self-checked out. Now, here's the part where Trump's talking to reporters. Do you know the motivation? He says, I have an indication. Now, he could be talking about the Antifa messages on the ammo, but I'm guessing he has more information.
This is crazy. 300 almost.
Again, he could be talking about the shells. This thing, he says, I hear they're making big progress, and we'll have to see what happens. I hope. Again, this guy was on camera. I would argue, by the way, there's a website set up now, charliesmurderers.com, and apparently people are now doxing folks who are celebrating Charlie Kirk's passing. And while I cannot tell anybody to do this, I can say I don't care. I hope hundreds of people lose their jobs for this, for celebrating it. It's vile, it's gross, it's inhumane, and it's the type of behavior that we just don't need in civilized society. Turning Point just put out this message. Every one of us at Turning Point USA is crushed and devastated by the hateful murder of our founder and guiding light, Charlie Kirk. All of us have lost a leader, a mentor, and a friend. Above all, our hearts are with Erica and their 2 children. Charlie was the ideal husband and the perfect father. Above all else, we ask you to pray for the Kirks after this incomprehensible loss they have suffered. More than anyone, Charlie believed in the power of the argument and good faith debate to find the truth and guide what guides people forward. If no agreement, then at least mutual understanding. Charlie was no stranger to threats. He received thousands throughout his life, but he has always prioritized reaching as many young people as possible over his own personal safety. Now Charlie has become America's greatest martyr to the freedom of speech he so adored. In his 31 years, Charlie lived more than any of us will in 100. He had overwhelming passion for life and a deep belief in his power as an individual to make a difference. With the spirit of a pioneer, Charlie launched Turning Point out of his parents' garage as an 18-year-old with no money, no name recognition, only a dream. His energy and drive were awe-inspiring, without equal and deeply infectious. Charlie refused to squander a single day of his life. He was a natural builder and a problem solver who loved a challenge and saw every setback as a chance to learn, grow, pray, and then try again. He was fundamentally decent and always eager to make new friends and allies to support and defend the ones he had already made. His values are timeless American ones: honesty, forthrightness, duty, loyalty, and fair play. They just put this out on Charlie's official Twitter account. Right now, I don't plan. If you see another video come out tonight, it's because we have a name, or a major development. I need to go get my head right. I need to stop staring into the abyss so much. I need to try and get some sleep. But what I am going to do is stay on this story. There's no way my eye moves from this story until we have justice. Marco Rubio, State Department, will ban any foreigner from entering this country who celebrated Charlie Kirk's passing. Love it.
Kirk is in hell. Oh no.
Steak and shade. Sharing it.
Christine said, no, Christine is cool, right?
This you have NFL team, the Carolina Panthers have fired Charlie Rock, one of the teammates' communications
Why
department
do you
manager, for
say
speculation
that?
regarding Charlie Kirk. This guy just wasn't a conservative; he was a Christian too, which most of the NFL is. This stuff isn't going to go away anytime soon. So I'm hoping the rapid developments um, are here. As of 3 minutes ago, breaking: federal authorities believe they have identified the name of the person of interest who allegedly took Charlie Kirk's life yesterday. Let's hope so. No suspect yet in custody, and no warrant has been issued.
I'm
Right
hungry
before,
again.
look at that. Right before I wrap up the video, I had a
I
flash
think
flood,
I'm gonna get
and
some more
now
caldo and I'm gonna put some chicken.
the FBI has
Some
the
chicken
name,
in there.
and I'm hoping that
I
we
don't want
can
you to see me fold my
very
underwear.
soon that he's been arrested or on the side of the road. I hope
That's
you
why I
guys
put it
enjoyed
down here.
this video. Make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on, and I'll keep working the story for you guys as long as the Diet Coke will sustain me.
Again, Miss Fortune. Hey, Miss Fortune. I don't miss Fortune. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing good though. Thank you for remembering me. Dirty. Thank you. My situation is better. Lee Han Kuf.
As many of you already know, we're living in the middle of a gooning epidemic. Unable to contain their own horniness, some gooners have gotten themselves in serious legal trouble, be it for gooning in public, indecent exposure, voyeurism. It's getting crazy out there. And with
Yeah.
that stated, today we'll be once again looking at
Well,
six
that's
cases
my
of
actual name. Like that's my name. That's who I am.
policemen goons while
It's
training. Gooning on the job is
it's
already
fun.
risky business, but I'd say in the case of certain
Look, I totally
jobs,
messed up my
it's
hair, dude.
absolutely diabolical.
It looks so bad. I hate
Like this
it.
in the case of the cop who crashed
Ugh,
his
I'm so I used to cut my hair and I used to do an amazing
on
job, but I
November
totally
6,
messed it up.
2024, in Sorrento, Florida. Police deputy Tristan McCoomer was driving along in a squad car southbound on County Road
Oh,
435.
thank God.
This would be
I have a
an
hat.
ordinary patrol. On body
I forgot I
camera
had this
footage,
hat.
Tristan can be seen
I've been looking
briefly
for it.
checking his phone and then out of nowhere, crash. Officer McComber, distracted while checking his phone, rear-ended a civilian motor and was stopped behind a school bus. Uh-oh. But that's not even the worst part. Frame by frame body cam footage analysis reveals, well, he was watching porn on the phone and possibly even gooning to it.
Let's
Grown
go
men
now. For real.
approaching the hub while tailgating a soccer mom and a bus full of children. He says,
Um,
I can't control my horny level. Stumbling out of his patrol car, bricked up and torqued,
do
McComber,
I still believe you're getting gang
Mcoomer
stalked?
as I'm calling him from now on, is
No,
clearly
it just
exhausted.
all went
He
away.
calls for backup and goes to check on the woman that he
I'm
intended
still
to
gonna talk
assault.
about it though. I'm gonna talk about it, but no, I don't believe I'm getting gang stalked anymore.
Thankfully, the
Yeah,
woman was unharmed, and she was
so I'm
actually pretty
excited.
chill about the whole affair. I don't think she'd be as relaxed if she knew what the cop was up to before he blew the back out of her Toyota Corolla.
Thank you.
So, backup police would arrive and, of course, wanted to know why Officer McCoomer rear ended this innocent lady.
It's simply a matter
In that
of
incident,
what you focus on.
explaining what
I
he
knew
was
it. Ooh,
doing,
yeah, thank you.
the cop actually lied when the
But
officers arrived.
yeah, I'm gonna keep
Officer
making content
McCoomer
about
told
it, but I'm
officers
not gonna
that
be
the
talking
woman ahead of him abruptly stopped
about
and
myself
looked
getting
him
gang
dead in the
stalked.
eye. He said the
I'm gonna
subject
keep sharing
lost his
information about it, about other people's
red flag
adventures of gang
investigation.
stalking. But yeah,
McCoomer even claimed that his ABS light had been blinking around the time of this occurring. So, he's
It's good. Thank you, Misfortune. I appreciate you.
I can't get to the horny level. He wasn't texting before stealing his car, a woman's car. He was looking at
That's good. You're fast. Thank you.
Justin Checker got a copy of
Thank you. We have to
the report and a body camera video from
yeah, I have to just simply, you know, get out of that mental state. Stay busy with good things. Oh look, do you like origami? It's cute, right? Makuma. No, but it looks cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. I love it. Origami's fun. Mm. I'm hungry again.
Coming up on Random Fit, myself, Wendy Batts, and Ken Miller are going to be talking about pre-season conditioning, the high school edition. If you have a high schooler, if you're a high schooler yourself, figure out through Wendy and I on how we made it through high school and playing the different sports that we have, and the high schoolers that we work with. We're going to share some insights on what you can do to compete the best you can in season, but also, more importantly, be as prepared as you can possibly be for that season. So, like, follow, subscribe, download, and enjoy the episode.
I'm not sure if I want to eat a pancake, but a pancake sounds good, doesn't it? So that's what I'm gonna have. I want to shave and shower. Do you guys want to shave with me? I know that's totally random. I know, but it's like I honestly have like I have a lot of things to do, but I feel like I get my things done faster if I'm streaming. By the way, guys, I got new shoes. The other shoes I was wearing were like done, but look at these. Look at how pretty these are. Woo! I'm so excited to wear these. These are like so classic. How beautiful they are. I'm super excited. I haven't been this excited for shoes in forever. All right, man. See you around. Funny enough, I can still find you if I look you up, Gangstar. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, all of that information is really valid though. Like for real. And all it took is simply just staying away from people who don't want you to be happy. Listen, keep your head above water, and also have thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're amazing and really sweet. But yeah, guys, one thing that we have to understand is that not everyone wants the best for you. Isn't that crazy? Bye, misfortune. No, I will. I promise I will remember you next time. But not everyone wants the best for you, which is kind of sad, don't you think? Like, why wouldn't you want the best for someone that you know? That's one thing that I have never come to understand. Like, why would anyone want anything bad to happen to someone that they know? I have never been like that, but there are a lot of people who are like that. And the sooner you realize this, the better. Like, it's crucial to understand that not everyone wants the best for you. And once you understand that, when you understand that, you don't let people push you around as much, or don't let people push you around. You always have to stand up for yourself, because the moment that you don't, just there's just people that don't want you to express yourself as a human being, and that is something that is completely unacceptable. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. It's so crazy to me, guys. Like, for real. So what do you guys think? So yeah, guys, we are gonna clean here, and we're gonna have one pancake, one high protein pancake, and we're gonna add a banana, and that's gonna be our dinner. I want to have one pancake. We have a lot of food ready, which is amazing. But I just have been craving a lot of like carbs. Today is gonna be the last day that I give in to my carb cravings. I'm starting my diet tomorrow, but today I'm not having bad carb cravings. I'm just having healthy carb cravings. So I'm gonna cook one high protein pancake today, and we're gonna cook it together. Nice big kitchen. Thank you, Kita. So look, this is what we're gonna have. Oh my God, you know what sounds amazing? Oh, okay, so we're gonna have some of this peanut butter, pancake mix, milk, and what else? And a banana. Okay, so are you guys ready? Was this it? Okay, this is open. Okay, just checking. All right, so here we go. Today, so I quit eating tortillas because I was eating so many flour tortillas that I finished like a lot of them. So here we go. It is very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's go, guys. Look, if today is the last day where I am not following like a good eating pattern, so or a good eating habit. So watch. Let me show you. Today we are gonna have for our carb craving given a high protein pancake. Just one, but it's gonna be one big one. And look, one thing that upsets me is that protein food typically is significantly more expensive, Like, let's look at the ingredients for this, yeah? So here, this is what we have. So look, so one cup, a third of a cup is 180 calories. So I typically make one big pancake that is about a cup or a little bit less. So my pancake in itself is like 200, maybe 300, sometimes even 400. So one of these pancakes for me is an entire meal. And let's look at the nutritional content. Let's see. So the nutritional content here, guys, and let's see, carbs 30, protein 13. So one pancake of these, one pancake of this has about 30 grams of protein, which is really good. But it also has like almost 400 calories. Let's look at the ingredients. So have you ever had a banana ground up oatmeal and an egg? Oh my God, that sounds really amazing. We should probably try that next time. But let me show you what's next. Look, look, look. So here, so it's whole wheat flour, wheat protein isolate, and the chocolate, and baking soda, brown sugar for flavor, vanilla extract, salt. So this was $7, but if you buy a tub of protein, you can just ground up some flour. You add some vanilla. You add a scoop of protein, one egg, and that's it. And there you have your big protein pancake. And it's a lot cheaper than buying these. So okay, so let's assume that so that's this. But I mean, you're just paying for the convenience because it's a lot easier, you know? So we have this. We already finished it. Oh, this was so good. And we're gonna add one egg. All right, so we're gonna add one egg. Um, Let me put this milk somewhere. So we're gonna add one egg that we have right here. Yeah, it's good to cook kind of slowly. Just not hot. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, the heat has to be really low. And here we go. So we put the egg. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. We put one egg, and we're gonna mix this up with a fork. So we're putting a whole banana. And this is nothing like out of this world. You know what I mean? This is super simple. We put the banana. It's gonna be a rich pancake though. And we can put what actually we're gonna put what we have left of the peanut butter. And we also have to put some milk. I'm gonna put some milk. Yeah, it's good cooked kind of slowly, and high. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, so here we go. And let's see. It's gonna be super rich, guys, because of the banana and the egg and the milk. But it's gonna have more protein, so that's pretty good. And we're gonna mix this up. So this is like a full meal. And I am tomorrow we're starting the diet. Typically in the middle of the week, I have a lot of things to do in the middle of the week. So yeah, I mean in the middle of the month, like the second week of the month, I typically just have a bunch of things to do. That's going to be good. Yeah, for real. What kind of milk? So look, this is 1% low fat milk. It's shelf stable. And okay, so we have this here, and I don't want the batter too watery because if it's too watery, then the pancake is just gonna be like super big. I mean, I guess if I want it like super fluffy, but this already has baking soda and everything else in it. It has vanilla. I think it's ready. Well, I need some. No, it's gonna be yummy. on. Let's see. Oh, so guys, I am. Today is supposed to be about like day 200 and 294? 294 of being on a diet. Almost 300 days, guys. But I haven't been like super good with my diet. So I've gotten fat. Look at my fat, dude. Look at my fat. Like I can have my abs right here, but look. Look at my fat rolls, dude. So we're starting on a diet tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow we're gonna go on a diet. A lot of protein, but we're gonna be on a diet. So I'm kind of excited. This is good. Trash. And you know, honestly, stop it, laugh a lot. What? No, so we're gonna be on a diet tomorrow, like for real. Honestly, it's just that I need a little bit of readjustment, like a readjustment window. So yeah, I feel like I'm already readjusted. I'm really excited about that. This is sunflower oil. By the way, sunflower oil is super good for your skin. I know that my skin looks awful, but that's because I'm just done with something really stressful, okay? Stress ages you, and I was incredibly stressed for many years. I love your homeless people. Thank you, thank you. It's so I love it too. It's so gorgeous. Mm. Yeah, it's like honestly, I'm super thankful to be here, and I'm thankful to have this platform. Like it's just amazing to have the ability to like share your life with people, and you can help them. By the way, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, and I have been a fitness professional for over a decade. Additionally, I'm an expert in people with manipulative tendencies, such as narcissists, psychopaths, histrionics. My hands are clean, all right? And I make videos about that. Right now, my videos are about gang stalking and about dealing with manipulative people. So if you guys like that content, please subscribe. Also, I teach you guys the power of transformation through fitness. And fitness completely changed my life, dude. For the best, though. Like before, like like for real, fitness changed my entire demeanor. It made me really outgoing, and it gave me the grit to chase my dreams down instead of following your dreams. You know how they say follow your dreams? Just up. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate you. So one thing is that I have learned is that you should never accept anything less than excellent, including from your own work. The moment that you only accept people with the same level of excellence and or their same expectations of excellence, your life is going to improve. It does me too. It gets the heart going, clears the mind. Yeah. No, so yeah, so exercise and look, there is something really interesting that exercise does to the mind. Haven't you noticed that people who get fit, typically their life gets better? Hey Mohammed, I hope you're doing good. So people that typically start working out also start making more money. Haven't you ever noticed? And that is because when you work out and you get your mind tired, you typically envision yourself filled with muscles, and you envision yourself accomplishing your goal. You have to flood your mind's eye with images of you being the best version of yourself. And the moment that you start doing that, you are feeding into your mind a narrative where you become the best version of yourself. The more you imagine that, the more you bring that into reality. Because whenever you're really tired, there is something in your mind that when you're tired, your mind becomes more susceptible to indoctrination. So that's the one thing that a lot of people don't know, is that notice how, like, if you ever go to a center of Scientology, let's talk about that, about Scientology, just a little bit to prove a point. There is the test, the personality test that Scientology gives to their prospects. Notice how the questionnaire is like 500 questions. That is because it makes your mind tired, and it conditions you to talk about yourself. The purpose of the personality questionnaire in Scientology is to tire your mind. When you tire your mind, you become more susceptible to indoctrination. You become more susceptible to believe things that people tell you. Hang on. Which means that you are more bound to buy something that someone insists that a salesman pushes onto you. So look at how pretty the pancake is coming out. So you have to understand that your mind is really flexible. Look at how pretty the pancake is coming out. Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm gonna put it on low. I'm gonna go shave. Let's go shave. I know that's weird, but I need to shave. Look at how this looks. Hang on. So let me make sure that it's not a it's my restroom is not a disaster. Hang on. Let's see. No, so we're good. We're good. It's not a disaster. It's not a disaster. Okay, so hang on. So I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. All right. So I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna shave. So in 5 minutes, I'm gonna go flip the thing. Um, but yeah, guys. Oh, dude, my dad used to use this. Isn't it crazy, dude? Like for real. So let's prep the skin. Oh, what's a great looking butter? Oh, thank you. It's kind of filthy, but yeah. And let's get this going. Okay, that's much better. Where's my oil? I finished my face oil. No. Okay, so one throw it in the trash. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to use a little bit of face cream. So you want it? I want it to slide So is that better? No. Mm. I want it to slide, so I'm gonna do this all the way over here. Oh, I should have bought it. Can you guys guess how old I am? My son uses that too to shave. That's cool. Let me check on the pancake, or let's go look at the pancake. I hope it's like, it's not burnt. No, no, it's not burnt. It's kind of ready. Hang on, let's flip it. Hang on, let me flip it real quick. And it's kind of cooked, but not really, not really. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. All right, let's keep on. And let's. It's like you guys are hanging out here with me. For real. It's like we're just hanging out together. That's kind of cool. Mm. I had an electric shaver, but it got stolen. And it was like a $75 shaver. I was so mad. It was like, how dare you steal my $75 shaver? But yeah, let's see if I can shave. What time it is for you? It's 5:30. Let's see if I can shave without cutting my face. You comb. Okay, that's good. And now let's move on. Oh, oh, but yeah. So now we're gonna Shave only this upwards. Oh, my first cut. God damn it. Okay, let's go check out the pancake. Look how the side has come out well. This one didn't come out like as good as I wanted. Okay, so okay, I think the pancake is ready to cook. Let's flip it over, guys. And oh, so yeah, the pancake is over. So I'm gonna put some of this, some oil to make sure it doesn't stick. Let's do the JS type of flipping. Here we go. Yay! Look at how it actually came out pretty. It came out a little burnt, but look. It's just a little burnt. It's a little toasty right there, but it's fine. We're gonna put that here for like another 5 minutes before we're done. What do you guys think of the whole deal with Mr. Kirk, with Charlie Kirk? I have this Britney song stuck in my head right now. Okay, let's go. So the soap kind of just holding out the air, and let's finish this. Don't you hate it when you get pimples on your shaving area? It's just so annoying. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Would you hold it against me? By the way, guys, subscribe. Okay, we're just hanging out, but typically we talk about a lot more than. Okay, so then right now I'm gonna use this. It's an anti-aging peptide. The pancake is ready, and then I'm gonna put a lot of lotion. Lila, hey Lila, and the pancake is so ready right now. I'm super excited. It's gonna be so yummy. So look, notice that before these were like this, but I began changing how I use my face. So this is gonna sound weird, but I used to be angry all the time, and I used to make the I used to frown a lot. Like I used to frown a lot, guys, and I had to stop frowning. I stopped frowning, and these lines are going away. So the goal right now is to see how much all of these lines go away as I use my face less. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm literally actively using my face as less as possible. Isn't that crazy? Like when you use your face less, you get less creases on your skin. That's why people who get Botox, their face doesn't move. It's insane. Oh my god, dude, this haircut looks awful. Like honestly, stress ages you so much, dude. Like a lot, a lot, a lot. It's insane. The good thing is that now the type of work I do is significantly less demanding on the body and more demanding on the mind. So, oh my god, so much better. Oh yeah, so much better. I look a bit fresh, dude. Let's see. Notice that all I did was freaking wash my face. Okay, so we're ready to eat. Oh, let's see how it came out. Look at our beautiful pancake. So there is banana in it and chocolate chips. So I don't need any more sugar. I'm just gonna eat it like that. So let's see. I was thinking of, oh, and it has peanut butter in it too. So it should be good. It should be yummy. And let's see. Would you hold it against me? Meek, 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 meek. Would you hold it against me? Oh my goddess. So yeah. How should I wear it? Like this or like that? This that works. Oh, let me. I feel like I should bring my other tripod. Look at it. So it's cooked in the middle. Can you see the steam? No, you can't see the steam. Hang on. It's perfect because it's not sweet. You know what I mean? Here we go. By the way, guys, you guys should subscribe. Okay? Mm. Um. Imagine, imagine if I'm all like that. Mm. That'll be so weird, wouldn't it? This is actually really good. Look, it has all the chocolate. Look, it has chocolate chips right there. Uh, it has some, and it has a mashed banana. Mm.
You've trained hard to be the best at what you do. Coach your. What is that? I am my food. I literally just no, I want it. I just want to let people know that order off of DoorDash. If somebody's doing your order and they take a picture of your food in front of the door with your address numbers in there, and you later on report that you did not receive your food, just remember that some people are crazy out here to remember your address and they know where you live. And you do not have home advantage because some people have full artilleries in their car. Please play safe out here. Don't put none of their
Mm.
job. Please, just for your own life and safety.
Mm. Mm.
The food delivery scams have been crazy, but what's crazier is they're coming from both sides. The people that are putting.
Mm. 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 Bum, bum, mm, mm, mm. How come how come every time I take how come every time I take how does that even go? How come every time you come around my shit? How come every time you come around my London temperature wanna go down like London, London, London? Wanna go down like London, London, London? Wanna go down like how come every time? How come every time you come around my London, London bridge? Wanna go down like London, London, London? Na na na. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my gosh, right. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let me see your credit card. Mm. Man, these are so good. Look, these are chocolate chip banana pancakes. It's one big one. High protein too, and it has peanut butter. It's so good. Mm. Ah. Mm. It's really good. My pancake. Mm. Mm. How come every time you come around, my big fat pig? Mm, 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 mm. It's really good. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Do you support Israel? That's a really good question. Mm, let's see. Okay, look, I'm not well versed with what's happened with Israel, but let's see. Why would I not support Israel? I'm not well versed in politics, so let's see. Let's see a political debate. The U.S. gives billions in aid to aid Israel every year, over 3.8 billion annually, while people here can't afford healthcare, are losing their pensions, and living in record homelessness. Israel has universal healthcare, subsidized education, and high quality of life, all the while receiving massive support from us. We get very little in return. In fact, we've been dragged into conflicts, destabilized regions. Okay, so let's see. Honestly, the United States should take care of itself before trying to help others. Look, like philanthropy is good, but the U.S. should take care of itself first. Let's see if, why doesn't someone support Israel. Look, and I'm not saying so. What is the fight about Israel? So I didn't watch it first. For real, I saw that. Sorry, it's so good. Mm. Look, there we go. I don't think we are responsible for the massacre of Israelis, of the whole thing with the Holocaust. Like that's not our fault. Like that happened in Germany, and like the Jewish people and all of that. Like what happened to them has, even though we're all humans, we have that in common, but we should be paying for their suffering. You know what I mean? However, it is important for the U.S. to create and nourish relationships. There's a lot of people that are Israeli and Jewish who live here in the U.S. who have a huge contribution to the economy. They have businesses and they pump in money. The money moves around. Say whatever you want about their loaning and shark loaning methods, but it adds to the money of the country. Correct me if I'm wrong. But hey, Asia, how are you? I hope you're doing good. So I'm not saying that I have anything against Israel, but it's not only about Israel. I feel that there are some other type of contributing factors because look, one of the like the greatest politicians and one of the some of the greatest minds in the U.S. are part of the government. And in order for any type of money, especially of that quantity to be moved over there, to be pumped over there, there has to be some type of information that we don't know. We only see what's right now and what's in the present, but we do not know why are they doing that. And look, the U.S. is not stupid. Free Palestine of Hamas. Like the U.S. is not stupid. So there, I know for a fact that there is something that we're gonna get out of there. We're getting something from it because we're not just gonna pump our money somewhere where they're gonna get any investment. Everything is an investment in politics, and it's gonna serve the U.S. in one way or another. Mm. Free Palestine of Hamas. Sí, ¿por qué? Oh, well, additionally, hummus is my favorite Judeo-Christian dish. It is popular among Islam and Orthodox Jews too. I'm supposed to be fasting, and you're making me hungry for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, subscribe, drop a like. So this is a protein pancake with chocolate chips, banana, and peanut butter. It's super good. Mm, mm. Now, let's talk a little bit more about um, Israel is the only state. Is Israel a state, by the way? Do you know when you eat rice and chicken, you have to eat 8 ounces of chicken with it on a separate plate, bro. You get sick if you eat wrong. Tofu is better. Oh, I always eat it together. I mean, I don't know what's the science behind it, but I always eat it together. I mean, both of them are gonna end up in my stomach. But if there's something that I don't know, I find that that's interesting though. Are you seeing what Israel is doing to the world in Gaza? I have no idea. Let's look at that. What Israel doing in Gaza? So this is 1 day ago. Let's see.
A thousand miles from Doha, the Taibeh building Gaza City, and the latest on Israel's demolition list. Two Palestinians were reported to have died as a result of this. So no time to absorb the implications of yesterday's strike in Qatar, especially when today, like Nene Batiki, you're just running for cover. They said there was shelling. We fled to the end of the world. We were sitting at the table. I was just telling them to watch out for the shrapnel. Then it hit the girl in the face, right at the same table. We fled to the end of the world so the shelling wouldn't hit us. But the shelling followed us to the end of the world. More details emerged today about the targeting of Hamas's negotiators, but first reaction to what's being seen as an assault on the unspoken rules of diplomacy in the region. I condemn the strikes that Israel carried out in Doha yesterday. They
Everyone is
violate
agreeing.
Qatar's sovereignty. They do nothing to secure the peace that the UK and so many of our allies are committing to. The UAE president arrived in Qatar today, part of a procession of regional solidarity. Jordan's crown prince also flew in, and tomorrow Saudi Arabia's Mohammed bin Salman due to touch down. Qatar's foreign minister said Israel had committed an act of state terrorism designed to destabilize the region and confirmed ceasefire talks were in stasis. When it comes to the current talks, I don't think there is something valid right now while after we seeing such an attack. Unlike in previous attacks, Israel claimed
That was
responsibility
yesterday.
within doubts over the seniority of who they'd assassinated. Today, media quoting an Israeli official saying the results of the strike for them, quote, don't look good. Hamas said 5 more junior officials had been killed. Their most senior political leaders survived, unlike other key figures in Israel's crosshairs since the October the 7th attacks. Ismail Haniyeh, Hamas's political leader at the time, killed in Tehran by an Israeli bomb. Yahya Sinwar, the architect of the October the 7th attacks, stepped up, killed fighting in Gaza in October last year. Two other military leaders, Marwan Issa and Mohammed Dief, were next on the list.
So what are you guys saying? So you're saying, what is nasty about them? What is nasty about them? Anyone who had permission to feed people got hurt or effed, and it was like nothing happened. If they let them in it, it's to hurt them. Ridiculous, yeah. Let them. The warrants will come. It is sick to go to war with an enemy and not think about their living conditions. Any reasonable country would have set up refuge camps and tents, no fire zones. Yeah. So why are they attacking Gaza? Do you guys? I have no idea why they're attacking Gaza. Let's see. Why Israel attacking Gaza? Let's see.
Let's talk about what's happening in Israel and Gaza.
To make fun of them.
Surprise attack on Israel by Hamas, the group that controls Gaza, has quickly escalated into the most intense conflict in decades.
That's crazy.
Military operation by Hamas and a colossal failure of Israeli intelligence. You had all these gunmen entering up to 22 different locations outside the Gaza Strip. Israel sees hundreds of its citizens have been killed and there are many more injured.
That's crazy.
Across the Gaza Strip. There's so much going on. So we're going to answer a few
They lost the war and they still keep knocking down buildings to make sure nobody can do it. Oh my God, that's freaking awful, dude. That sounds so so vengeful, doesn't it? That's crazy. That's so insane, dude. That's insane, dude. Okay, so now I'm just gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna pee, brush my teeth, and that's it. So let's do that, I guess. But I'm gonna have to keep you outside of the restroom because I have to pee. Then we're gonna move on. Hang on, I'll be right back. What did I say about my new glasses? Intelligence units, and of course the border, so-called around Gaza, a wall and fence, is also highly militarized, but clearly, that collapsed. I think it raises questions as to Israel's military capability, which isn't a good look for Israel, since it looks like to be seen as the strong man and incredibly capable in that region. Israel has also vowed an unprecedented response and says it plans to wipe out Hamas's military capability and end its control of Gaza. האויב ישלם מחיר שהוא לא ידע כמותו. Israel's been hitting Gaza hard with airstrikes and artillery. All right. Yumna, please take cover.
No, it's okay. This is a missile attack on Palestine Tower.
There have been pictures coming out showing devastation and bodies being pulled out from the rubble. More than 700 people have been killed, including children.
Yes. This is just an airstrike now that you've heard. It seems that it's very close here from the area of where we are. We're at the neighborhood. This is the fourth mosque to be bombarded in the Gaza Strip.
Remember, Gaza is really densely populated. Civilians there are trapped with nowhere to escape to. There was already a blockade there, but now Israel has imposed a total siege on Gaza, which amounts to collective punishment, making it illegal under international law.
I have to make like 5 or 6 more videos today, dude. My goal is to make like another 6. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. This is crazy. What do you guys typically feel that has to be done first? Flossing or brushing? Like, what is it? No. Mm.
Charlie Sheen was on the show with him and had some really poignant responses to it. And I want to take a look at that. I've got my eye on X, hoping to be able to put out a video that we have a name. At some point, there's been a rapid progression in the manhunt for him. I assume that probably means they have a name after they released the pictures this morning. But let's focus on what we can know right now for sure. So let's go here. Joe Rogan is speechless as was left nearly speechless after finding out Charlie Kirk had lost his life while filming his podcast. Rogan 58 was seen with his hands on his head, distressed after learning the devastating news during a chat with Dr. Charlie Sheen. This just happened. We just found out that Charlie Kirk was shot. He said in shock on his podcast, "Is he dead?" He questioned his production crew. "That's awful," Sheen said. Rogan took a moment to collect himself, taking a deep breath before saying, "Whoa." As Sheen spoke, Rogan appeared dazed and responded with short, "yeah" replies. He lost his life for having a different opinion from somebody else, a different ideology from someone else, Charlie Sheen said. "Yeah," Rogan replies. "Do they even have a suspect?" he asked the production crew. Kirk, obviously 31. Yesterday we know.
31?
From us.
Guys, Kirk was 31 years old?
Psychopath who's currently on the run, hopefully now much longer. The megastar, I'm not talking about the video anymore. This is absolutely bonkers. Now, here's the thing. I want to go to this here and just take a little look here. A different opinion from somebody else. Whoa. Murder for having a different opinion from somebody else. Yeah. Different. Looks like Charlie Sheen is somewhat healthy. Still spending lots of money on Botox or skin tightening, I would guess. But I think a great point, a poignant point. Ideology from somebody else. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Beliefs that they've been lying. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Rest in peace. Fuck. Jesus. 27 years old, maybe? 30? He didn't have a suspect? He was 31 and accomplished
A lot.
immense things. Immense things. I don't know. That's why I'm literally trying to track it all on Twitter and it's all. Fuck. Nobody deserves it. You guys deserve that. Nobody deserves that. So you can see Joe Rogan here is obviously completely shocked, completely. This is the same reaction I had. You know, I was live streaming, and I think we started to see the video, we started to see the news live, and then my internet went out. And I basically still now the next day, even though I've seen the video and I've seen the Turning Point USA make their statements, and I've seen the video, the horrible aftermath. I think Joe Rogan is kind of all of us normal people here in this moment. Were you saying that MSNBC had a crazy take on it? What was their take? I'm literally just reading Twitter, so I didn't see the video. I just saw people talking about tweets of it. I'll pull it up.
Ew.
And even now they could have taken it down. Now I assume Rogan is thinking about himself and having controversial opinions and being a stand-up, doing stand-up, being a public person. In this moment,
Yeah,
Joe Rogan
that's insane.
is no different than anyone else right now.
Dude, anyone who would have like a different opinion should be concerned. You know what I mean? Like Joe Rogan. Like Joe Rogan.
Reddit is full of people celebrating this, sick to the core. There are vile people celebrating. Is what disgusts me. I think a tweet or a video. I'm doing the show. I'm trying to figure out. Right. No, I understand. I think they were live on the air and people clipped the video. There it is. We don't know any full details of this. We don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea. But that's what the crazy thing was. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration. What? Obviously, that is a bonkers take. It's a bonkers take.
Let's see. Hey, what's up? You're weird.
You know,
Yeah, I guess so.
what is the media
Thanks.
even doing? What is the media doing here? They're crazy, absolutely
You know what's
bonkers.
also weird?
Someone shot their
Your
gun
fat
during a
pussy. That's what's
celebration
weird.
and killed them. Yeah, you shoot celebration guns in the air. Even Charlie knows that. Just what a crazy take. Like it might not have been someone assassinating someone for the wrong opinion. Oh, fuck. Why does something like that have to be spun? Good question. Why does something like that need to be spun? Charlie Sheen, poignant take. Their ideology. No, I know what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, they want to try to pin it on a Trump supporter with a crazy Trump supporter with a gun, right? Going wacky. We don't know if it was a supporter shooting off a gun in celebration. Because, you know, they do. Right. A lot of folks are just constantly out there shooting off guns at
You know
large
what's weird?
gatherings in celebration.
That's freaking hysterical, though.
Buries that. Absolutely buries the mainstream media state. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is, I'm reliving it right now, watching Joe Rogan, and he's all of us. Right. Yeah. Fourth of July, I can't leave your house. What the fuck? No, that is that's a wow. There's gonna be a lot of people celebrating this. It's so scary. It's so dangerous to celebrate or to in any way encourage this kind of behavior from human beings. I saw a violent guy who's talking to people on college campuses. Wasn't even particularly rude. Who's tried to be pretty reasonable with people. Everything I saw seemed reasonable. He's a very intelligent guy. Yeah. Now I don't know, like where Charlie Sheen's politics are, or where Joe's still a liberal. But like it's bonkers. And you see this. I was watching a live stream of the Seattle Vigil for Charlie last night. I forgot the channel, but Antifa goons were there harassing the attendees and celebrating. I think it's time that Antifa be designated as a domestic terror group, especially if it's confirmed that that he had messages on his bullet casings, which we now know he did do. We know that he did have that. That's not up for debate.
Oh,
We
what are you
know,
saying?
and the only reason we know
Hey, Katie Vargas, hope you're doing
is
good. Share my
because
house. I'm sorry, that was my
some
cousin.
brave
Oh, that's
whistleblower,
cool. Cousins are cool.
shared it with Crowder.
Last time you were with
Here's
a.
President Trump, by the way, awarding Charlie Kirk the
Last
Presidential
time weren't
Medal
you
of
with
Freedom.
like your friend who was a gardener?
Before we begin, let me express the horror and grief so many Americans at the heinous
By the way,
assassination
guys, thank you for subscribing. I hope you guys are
of
doing good.
Charlie Kirk have felt. Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people.
By the way, that whole thing about me
The
being weird, I don't
president,
care. It's funny.
with his wonderful wife Eric
Do
and
you think
his
it's
beautiful
funny?
children,
What's weird? You're a fat
fantastic
pussy. That's what's
people
weird. That's
here.
freaking hysterical, dude.
We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow.
The date of the ceremony will be announced, and I can only guarantee you one
Okay,
thing.
well, I'm gonna go shower, guys. I hope you guys are doing well.
Very, very big.
I will see you later, okay? You play Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I'm so sorry. No, I
You would
typically
like to
just
play
make
Roblox?
I typically just make YouTube videos.
Maybe I'll get an invite.
That's like my job. All right, well, I will see you guys later. Bye. Take care. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I have to go. I have to shower, and then I have to